In this video, we will create with AlgoTouch a Python program to search for a value in an array. This program will allow us to see how to create a loop with two exit conditions. In this example, the value versus is to be found in an array A. We must consider two cases. The value to look for is in the array. The value to look for is not in the array. Let us first consider the first case with v at 5. The algorithm first consists of looking if the value is present in cell 0, the value of I. The value 5 is not present in I. In 0, we move forward one cell by incrementing I to 1. The value 5 is not present in I. In 1, we move forward one cell by incrementing I to 2. The value 5 is present in I in 2. We can stop the search. Now consider a value that is not in the array. We change the value of v by dragging the keyboard. We give v the value 10. We replace I in 0. The value 10 is not present in I. In 0, we move forward one cell by incrementing I to 1. The value 10 is not present in I. In 1, we move forward one cell by incrementing I to 2. We continue like this until I leaves the array. We didn't find the value. Our goal now is to reproduce this behavior in a program. We start with a value present in the array, for example 5, which we place in verses. The search starts with I at 0. As usual, we start with the general case, the loop body that we select in the code. We place AlgoTouch in recording mode. As the value is not found, we must move to the next cell by incrementing I. I equals I plus 1. That's all. We can stop record mode to run the loop body until we find the value. We select loop body in the code and we execute this body with the green triangle above the code. I goes to 2. We have found the value. We must exit the loop. Select exit conditions. Put AlgoTouch in recording mode. A comparator appears. Drop AI and V. And choose equality to exit the loop. The output condition AI equal versus is added. In the Python, while the continuation condition is AI different from V is added, we still must deal with the second case when the value versus is not in the table. We place 10 in V and reset I to 0. We run the loop body in build mode. Select loop body run with the green triangle. The selection changes to the exit condition. The condition AI equal versus is false. Execution passes to the loop body. We continue in this way by successively passing through output conditions and loop bodies. Since the value is not in the array, I ends up going outside the bounds of the array. AlgoTouch indicates this by passing AI in red. Further execution of the exit condition AI equal versus causes an index outside array bounds error. We must therefore exit by adding an exit condition. Select exit conditions. This is already the case. Switch AlgoTouch to recording mode. A comparator appears. Drop I and len A. Choose I greater or equal len A, which is more general than I equal len A, to exit the loop. The exit condition I greater or equals len A is placed before AI equal versus, so AlgoTouch checks that I is indeed within the bounds of the array, before testing AI equal V. In Python, while the continuation condition is I strictly less than len A, and is added before AI different from V. The logical connector is the AND. The program continues executing the loop body until the index is out of the array and the value versus is found. Now let's move on to the initialization we select, entering the value V to search for. Initializing I to 0 to search from the first cell in the array. We stop the recording mode. All that remains is the ending to indicate whether the value to search for is present or not in the array. Note that when the value is absent from the array, the index I goes outside the limits of the array, and that on the contrary when versus is present in the array, the index I is within the limits of the array. We run the macro by clicking on the black triangle. We are looking for a present value, for example 70. The program stops with I to 3. We have just dealt with the case where the value is present in the array. In the termination that we select by placing AlgoTouch in recording mode, we must add a comparator. Drop I and len_a. Choose I strictly less than len_a. Display v with a value present message. Close comparison. The added code is if I strictly less than len_a, print present value, v, else, #I greater or equal len_a #to do. We could run the macro with a value missing from array A, but we can add this case by selecting else by adding the display of v with the missing value message. The code is complete. We can stop recording mode. We can run the code in animation mode. Click on Prepare for execution in animation mode. Switch to online mode. Run in automatic mode. Look for a present value 70. We see that AlgoTouch first tests the output I greater or equal len_a, then the output ai equal v. Go to the next cell until it displays that the value is present. We can start again with an absent value. For example, 100. We speed up the execution to reach the end of the array emptier. In this video we illustrated the construction of a loop with several exit conditions with AlgoTouch. In a future video we will see how to build a Python program that sorts an array using the so-called insertion method.